week 6 coming up, and so far so good. We picked up a win again last week. We ended up losing the week before, but then we picked one up last week, which is kind of nice. Against who did we beat last week? Yeah, the Indeedee. Oh, that stupid Indeedee. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Our pair strat just did not work out. I think that's if I'm remembering the weeks correctly. Let me just double check. Who did we face last week? I don't want to seem stupid. Week 5, Ear Diasil. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what we did. But that was last week. This week, we're facing the number 1 seed currently, ollybomb. Weenie Hut Juniors VGC. Okay. We got team names, and then we got Weenie's Hut Juniors VGC. Cool. These names are wild, man. I remember what's it called, the preview for the season with the draft and going over these team names. They're just wild. they're cool, but wild. But anyway, so here we are. So we're 4-1. They're 4-1. Let's see if we can take the first seed again. Because I think Jordan lost, actually. So we might be able to take first seed if we win this. Knock out the first seed would also be a little bit of a statement. But yeah, let's see what we got going on in the matchup here. So we are facing the kill leader. I believe it's the kill leader. MVP race. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. 20-4. 20 kills, 4 deaths. And the next one is Okie Dokie at 13-6. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Regigigas gets a lot of the kills. So, statistically speaking, if we can keep that thing at bay, not easier said than done, then we might have a good shot at winning. So, but we did have our opponent make a couple of moves this week. Glaceon and Zoroark, I believe. I don't know what was dropped. Let's have a quick look. What was dropped? Iron Boulder and Vigoroth. So the Iron Boulder wasn't really a major concern in prep, but like it was, and it was like it's a boulder, really. It's gonna hit hard, but it was based on our strategy. It wasn't too much of an issue, but yeah. So the Zoroark is gonna be a little bit of a pain. I think that was a direct response to my Registeel, and the Glaceon is a direct response to my Kingdra. So the freeze dry is definitely something Kingdra does not want to see. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some sort of like snow or hailstorm or something like that. Actually, let me have a quick look. Let me see. Does Latios get snow? Because that would be kind of funny. What do we got? Let me see. Snow escape? No, it's illegal. So honestly, I don't know. But yeah, freeze dry is just pretty good. So it's not, and especially on a Weezing team, the snow cloak ability and the ice body aren't exactly. You don't really need those. So I do think that it fits on a Weezing team very well. So if he brings it, we'll see how it goes. We do have a Terrakion. Yep, we got a Terrakion. So I don't think we really care about a freeze dry. But I guess we could just go over the team. Let's see, where do we start? So Sneasel Terrakion. I always say, lead with your strongest mode, and can they stop it? And then if there's a way they can stop it, such as a Weezing, and then you beat up and get nothing off on it, the ability shield does allow the justified boost to still go off. I did find something out in prep though, which I didn't really like. If you have an ability shield on something with a Weezing, it tells you that they have an ability shield, so that kind of sucks. I always just thought that the neutralizing gas would go off, and then, you know, based on how the game would go, then you'd say, oh, well, they must have ability shield or something like that. It wouldn't just directly tell you, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, so they kind of can predict my first turn if once they see that, so that kind of sucks. But I feel like Weezing, like I was doing a little bit of research on some of this guy's matches, and Weezing's led a bit, but it's not usually straight up Regigigas. It's usually in like a game 2 or something like that, so hopefully we can get it in the back row, get enough of an advantage, and then then we're okay. But if we can get rid of that thing early and catch it. I also noticed a lot of his games are long. So if we can just start doing damage and this person just pivots and stuff, it's like we might be able to just chip. Or even read a switch, you know, getting positioning and stuff. We can read a switch and then we'll be all right. That would be kind of nice. But but what do we have here? Sneasel Terrakion doesn't really need any introduction. We do have the beat up, fake out, knockoff, which we usually see most of the weeks. The focus sash does find its place on Sneasel this week. But we do have feint. That is an interesting move we have this week. So Weezing loves to protect. Loves. There ain't nothing more Weezing love to do than protect. So if we can break that protect on a turn, say in a game 1, he's just like, I'm just going to sit there and then, you know, stop a fake out, whatever it is. We just go for a feint, and the Gardevoir might be able to delete it with with a Psychic, or the Moltres, for example, here with the Terra Ground, Terra Blast. Unfortunately, Scorching Sands will not do. We need the extra 10 power on the attack. So that is unfortunate because now we have to Terra to get a ground move off instead of just using a regular move. So we'll have to see how that goes. Well, actually, I might have to look at that because feint does some damage too. So, you know what? I'm going to make the call right now. Scorching Sands. Cool. Perfect. Well, we also have Terra Blast on something else. I try not to run too much Terra Blast on the same team because then you're relying on, like, if one person Terras and then the other one is stuck with a normal power move, and it's not ideal. So, but I guess we'll just kind of quickly go through these things because you guys just want to see the match. I don't have a timestamp. Just skip ahead if you really don't want to listen to me talk. So Sneasel Terrakion, honestly, I don't think these things are anything special except for the ability shield, but we already talked about it, so we'll move on. I won't do the Moltres next. Let me do the Gardevoir. So we do have a Trick Room set up as well. So this is a min speed Gardevoir. So we do underspeed everything except for the Trevenant. I believe, I don't think Weezing's going min speed, and I can't see this team going mid speed. I think it's going to try to stop Trick Room, but it's kind of hard to stop Trick Room when you have offense like this. So we'll have to see. We did get imprisoned last week, so there is that. Yeah, so I can't really say much. But, so this Gardevoir is just 2 stabs, defensive Terra, covert cloak so we can't be faked out, Trick and Protect. One thing I really enjoyed in testing was if I had Gardevoir on the field and something else, but I needed redirection because Gardevoir was in trouble, I could always Protect, hard switch in the Venonat, and then next turn I can Rage Powder Trick Room. And then it was just a little bit easier to get Trick Room up because Covert Cloak, yes, if we can get around the fake out, well, we have Covert Cloaks, so we don't really care, but a big bonk from the Tinkaton. If we don't want to Terra, then we could always just kind of get around it. But yeah, so Venonat is just, this is probably the most annoying set of all time. We do have Lunge, which can just lower attacks. We have Sleep Powder, which again I mentioned in the I think in my first video, saying that it's 97% accurate Sleep Powders if the Weezing's not on the field, and then it goes down to stupid 75%, which for me it's 100% miss rate, so there's that. But then we have Rage Powder for the redirection and Protect, so we might be able to move that Protect for something else. I feel like Venonat doesn't really want to Protect. It likes to be doing something, so we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. Let me see. So we got those two. Terra Steel, yeah. I feel like aside from the Delphox, there's not really a lot of... I don't really know what's going to hit a Gardevoir with Terra Steel. Like, I guess maybe Aura Sphere on the Latios or something like that, or Gigas gets some. But I think we'll be okay. Let me see. And then we have the Politoed and the Moltres. So I guess we'll do the Moltres first and then the weird one last. So this Moltres with Scorching Sands is just ground coverage with Terra Ground. Goes into the Weezing pretty well. And also the Delphox and the Tinkaton. And then you have the Heat Wave Stab, so it kind of hits other things as well. And then we have the Tailwind and Will-O-Wisp. If we can get a burn off on like either Trevenant or Gigas or Tinkaton, those things aren't going to be doing much damage, so it is kind of nice burning a Regigigas, because then it basically just gives it a slow start on its physical attack. So there was a video going around about a special Gigas, so I wouldn't be surprised if a special Regigigas kind of kicked up. Like 80 special attack isn't the greatest, but if you can get a Life Orb on it or a Specs or something like that, or this thing can do something, and then you don't have to worry about the attack going down when the Weezing's not there. So we'll have to see if that's what happens. Yeah, so Tailwind, just in case because the Latios does get Tailwind, so I do feel like Trick Room's probably the better play, but the Moltres has just been so dominant this season for me that we might be able to catch people off guard. I don't think we've really gone Trick Room yet, so we'll have to see. Synchronize, because I don't want to trace Slow Start. I definitely don't want to. Honestly, if I can trace, well, I can't trace the Zoroark as well, so like it won't really help me. Yeah, and also tracing the neutralizing gas, and then I keep it on the field for longer than I want, and then now he's got 2 Weezings, and whatever. Telepathy, I'm not doing any spread damage to hit myself, so Synchronize is pretty much the only way to go. If I get T-Waved or something like that, I know Ticketon's been wanting to run T-Wave, or I get an accidental burn, or whatever it might be. Like Trevenant, if I can switch in on a Will-O-Wisp or something, Synchronize burns the attacker, so that could be kind of nice. So it's not the greatest ability in the world, but it's better than none. But yeah, so that's the Moltres, and yeah, after a feint, I have to see how much a feint does to a Weezing. I think it does just like a few %. So honestly, it's going to be a roll with Scorching Sands. I think it was like 83 to 100% with Scorching Sands and Terra Ground. So, and that was, I think it was like a max special defense. So if this thing does a lot, we can get an idea of the build of this Weezing. But yeah, you got to prepare for max special defense on this thing because its defense is so high. But, and the Flame Body, if we can catch a Fake Out, whatever it is, then you're going to get burned, the Tinkaton, so that could be nice. Let me see. And then we have the Politoed, I guess. So this one's a weird one. So we have Haze just in case they want to set up, because I know sometimes the Milotic can kind of set up before I get on the field, and then we can Haze the buffs off. Or like a Nasty Plot on Zoroark, Swords Dance on Trevenant, Calm Mind, bulk up, things like that. Yeah, and how we can abuse that is we might be able to get a mirror or boost. So say the Milotic wants to go for like a coil or something like that, and then it gets the attack, defense, and accuracy boost. Now our Muddy Waters are going to be 100% accurate, and then we also get the +2 special attack as well, and then we can Terra Blast into it. So that could be pretty nice, especially if we have Trick Room up, and then Venonat can lunge it. We might be able to proc our own Mirror Herb and then Terra Blast the Milotic and then kill it. That would be very nice. But I just thought that Mirror, we're not really using the Politoed here, honestly. Like, I feel like Water's okay. It's not super great. It's a little annoying. Politoed's hard to get off the field, but with the special attack that we have in this, it's not super bulky. So I don't really know. I think most of the time I've been doing Sneasel, Terrakion, Gardevoir, Venonat for the most part. And then based on what we see they bring and stuff like that, like we can adjust as needed. So I guess that's pretty much it. I definitely, wow, yeah, actually I just realized that we haven't played in a while. Like we had weeks 3, 4, and 5 over the Christmas holidays, and we stayed with the schedule, so we were able to not get behind, but they gave us an extra week, so we've actually been waiting on the bench for a little over a week because we played such an early week 5 as well. So yeah, we've been itching, so we're getting this game in, and yeah, hopefully we can get another win. That would be kind of nice. Knocking off the 1 seed would kind of make a little bit of a statement as well, and yeah, and I think that might even lock in playoffs at 5 wins, so that'd be kind of nice as well, and then we can kind of just go for seeding and things like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have some fun this week. This team does, like, if you've noticed like a trend so far, like you're seeing some vanilla, some stuff that we've been running all season that is just, you know, warm, comfy blanket kind of thing. You know, stuff that's just pretty true for the most part. And then you have things that are, you know, a little bit different just to keep them guessing. Oh, I don't think we brought the Venonat all season. I don't think. I'd have to look. I don't think it's hit the field at least. Politoed's been brought almost every week. Gardevoir, every other game or so. Moltres almost every week, and then these two almost every week. So it's a little bit not super obvious. So that's the cool thing about this team is we're gonna keep people on their toes. So I guess without further ado, we've got the match coming up. In my time, it's actually not for another day or two, but for you guys, it's right about now. Okay, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna battle, guys. I already passed Jason earlier in this video, told you what week it was, so we're good. Yeah, so I guess we're battling ollybomb right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And let's just send that challenge 4v4. Allow spectators, Terra type. Whew, here we go. Sent. Let's see how this one goes, y'all. What? Okay, I'm really happy not to see that Zoroark. Not gonna like. Good luck, have fun. I'll send links. Let's see. Live links. Live. Live. There's that. Whew, okay. So what are we looking at right now? What are we looking at? 1 second. So no. Oh yeah. Let's just go back here. So we got no Delphox, no Trevenant. So there's the 6 right there. And 1 sec, guys. Let's see. Okay. So we prepped against 5 of these 6, and the Glaceon was definitely there for the Kingdra. So I think we're okay, actually. This team's actually pretty balanced. Like, there's like no excess and weaknesses at all. Like, there's only actually 1 double up on a 2, so fighting and fire. So I guess we'll just go for our strategy here, the one we were going to go for. Let's go for Sneasel, Terrakion, Gardevoir, Venonat. Why not, right? And let's roll with it. Always get nervous for these matches. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is 1 versus 2. He's number 1 seed and I'm number 2 seed. So hopefully I can overtake him. But hopefully we can throw him off a little bit. If he doesn't lead the Weezing, that would be nice, because then my item's not revealed right away. Milotic, Weezing. Okay, so it is revealed, but that's also not a very aggressive lead. So let me see. So what Terra do we have on the Milotic? Electric. Okay, so let's just delete that right now. I guess he could protect, but Weezing does get Will-O-Wisp, so I do have... But I'm +4, so do I really care? Yeah, and he's got no... His fighting switch-ins on the field. Let's just kill it. Like, Weezing's what? Water? So I guess Terra Water, Terra Blast, but that's... No. Let's just do it. The worst thing that could happen here, I think, is a Protect, unless I find out something different. But I'd say this is a pretty favorable lead for us. I don't think anything's going to like a +4 Sacred Sword. Yeah, if this is the Flame... Yeah, I really don't want to get burned here, but it's not the end of the world, because I could just beat up again. But also Terrakion just... oh, there's a Protect there. So that Milotic is dead, which is very nice. And it also just protected, so his next turn's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, later Milotic. Cool. Sash would have sucked. And yeah, that Weezing's as good as dead right now because it just protected. So I guess... And Terra Water's not going to save it, so... Yeah, that is as good of a turn 1 as you can get. And there's Tinkaton, so we have the Terra Ghost for that. And then let's just delete the Weezing here. And then I guess you can go for a double Protect, but I don't think I really care. I guess we could find out some items. Let's knock off the Weezing here, just to find out some items. I kind of want to find out the item on the Tinkaton, so let's just Terra Ghost High Horsepower the Weezing. Oh, what if it Terra Waters and it survives? That would really suck, actually. And that Tinkaton is a little tough to get rid of, so let's just Terra Ghost and... Ooh, I really don't want to... This is such an opportunity to get rid of this thing. We just have to. And then maybe we go... Yeah, let's knock off the Tinkaton. We could have saved it, but I don't think that's the end of the world. So, Covert Cloak. I figured that was the item. There goes the Weezing. Mold Breaker goes off. Gigaton Hammer. We take it. I forgot that was the thing. Oops. Yeah, and then that Gigas is basically useless, so we're killing that Tinkaton right now. So what is the Terra on the Tinkaton, which is Dragon? So I guess we could just Sacred Sword it. Honestly, it's fine. And then we'll just not... We're just getting free information here. Wow. Okay, so we got a Lumberry there. Sacred Sword there. Hasn't Terra'd, but... What is happening right now? Okay. Cool. GG, I guess. Yeah, I don't really... I think that turn 1 just went so poorly for him. It was just like... I don't... Like, maybe he didn't want to give up any information. Like, Body Slam, I feel like he's run every week on it. Double Edge, I think, ran once. Gigaton Hammer makes sense. We found out a couple of really key items. I don't know what his strategy is for that. Maybe Latios? So, I feel like we can deal with the Latios. The Latios is Terra Poison. So, I feel like we just do the same thing again. Like, how does he stop it? He didn't even know what was in the back row. We just do it again. Good luck. Have fun. Yeah, that was a really nice win. We take those whenever we get them. You just catch somebody on a Protect. And, yeah, he has to lead the Latios and set Tailwind, right? And we found out the Covert Cloak is on the Tinkaton, which is free information. And then Terra Poison, so that Latios cannot stop the Fake Out. And we're faster, so aside from Choice Scarf. So I think we Fake It Out anyway. Yeah, we just do it again. Latios is the lead for sure. Milotic. We could just knock off that Latios. Does he really want to burn his Terra right now? I don't think so. And I think we kill it for the most part. Like, unless it's a really invested Latios, knockoff kills. Like, knockoff kills it, right? 103 to 123. So it's probably a kill. I don't want to find out what that Milotic does, though. Yeah, this is just... It's just probably just a Draco, right? So let's just get the Gardevoir in. And let's knock off the Latios here. I feel like a Terra makes sense. But Terra Poison... That Gardevoir might be in good shape. Because we also have our Terra as well. And Terra Steel looks really good into that Latios. Especially with Terra Poison, Terra Blast. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, because like he's not going to let me do that with the Terrakion. He found out I'm not AV, so I can see it just being a straight up Draco Meteor into that Terrakion. So I think our only hope is it's not Scarf. Because Scarf Trick makes sense as well. But if it's Scarf Trick, we get locked into knockoff, and I guess Terrakion doesn't look super bulky. But if Latios is dead, we're the fastest thing on the field, and we look pretty good into the rest of the team. So let's see how this goes. I feel like the Weezing Gigas... Man, Gigas is the kill leader by far this season, too, so... It has to be in the back, right? Like, there's no way... Glaceon was literally picked up for the Kingdra. Like, I don't blame him for doing it, because it's... If you don't have anything for it, and you're prepping for future weeks, you kind of need something. I don't think he... needed it, but it oh, here's the turn. Terra Poison. There's a knockoff. Please Draco that slot. There's a Focus Sash. Luster Purge. What's this Milo doing? Scald. Okay, so we are not in that much trouble. Gardevoir's pretty safe. We have to Terra. And we don't have any speed control on the Sneasel. Focus Sash, it probably has Protect. So Luster Purge, Terra Blast. Yeah, honestly, let's just go for the Terra Steel. We can Psychic the Latios. And let's preserve... Maybe we just Terra Steel and Trigger him. No, we... Oh, we do underspeed the Milotic. I feel like I don't want to let that thing get going, though. Let's Terra Steel and just Psychic the Latios. And then... Do we Feint it? Oh, I don't want to die here. Let's go! Let's go! Sneasel, I salute you. You did your job perfectly. Wow. Okay, I feel like Terrakion just comes on pretty easily here, right? And then okay, so Gigas is probably in the back as well. Okay, so now I feel like we can get Trick Room up and hard switch in the Venonat. Because, like, what's Weezing? He did waste his Terra already. Milotic definitely wants to... You can't do anything to that Terra. You have to... Yeah, let's just set Trick Room and then get Venonat in. It's going to take a Will-O-Wisp. It's going to take, like, an Alluring Voice or a Scald or whatever it is. Gardevoir. I feel like Weezing might even protect and then get the Gigas on the field, and then Trick Room looks fantastic. I think this is definitely the play. That Milotic does look a little problematic for the Gardevoir. Oh, sweet. Oh, beautiful. This is going very well. That Weezing is going to sleep. Or is the Milotic going to sleep? I don't really know. Well, Weezing just protected. Yeah, this is just a Psychic into that slot. And then I feel like we can even Sleep Powder the other slot. Oh, but we do have a... we do lose the Compound Eyes, though. So there is that. Yeah, there's the Gigas. And Milotic goes to sleep. Yeah, this is really hard to come back from. It just is. Like, in Venonat is just going to put the Gigas to sleep. Yeah, this is just like... We really, really don't want a drop on the Milotic. Yeah, this is easily a protect from the Gigas. So I feel like we can just Moonblast the Milotic and then lunge this slot here. We'd always Rage Powder just to cover for the protect. And then the one-turn Wake Up. Yeah, let's just Moonblast this slot. Or Psychic, cover it for the Weezing switch in. And then let's just Sleep Powder the Regigigas. Yeah, that goes to sleep. Oh yeah, Lumberry, I forgot. That was stupid of me. I should have Rage Powdered. High Horsepower. Yeah, we still take it pretty well. Yeah, and the Weezing's not on the field too, so this is as free of a... Oh, how much does Lunge do into that Milotic? That would be so risky, because we just did 39 plus 12. No, we can't do that, because then the competitive boost, we'll just let him get back into the game. Let's Psychic that slot again. And then let's Sleep Powder the Gigas again. Yeah, that's a protect. That's cool. We get free damage on the Milotic. Please don't get the special attack drop. Oh, Hypnosis yourself. Okay. And then, okay, so the Weezing just protected. Okay, cool. So... But Terrakion's going to come back on the field. I think you go for the double protect with the Gigas. Wow, hitting a blind Hypnosis. I really don't want to get that I want to get that Terrakion on the field for free. So let's Moonblast the Gigas, because we use Psychic on the Gigas, right? Yeah, let's Moonblast the Gigas here. And then let's... I guess we can't do anything, so... 4%. Okay, high horsepower. There goes the Gardevoir. Okay, so now we have the... Please don't burn. Oh yeah, we're sleeping, so that can't happen. Okay, so that Gigas is very... We want to wake up. Let's protect here. Because that Gigas just did damage. Let's just keep going for Sleep Powders, honestly. Let's sleep the Milotic. Oh, we've already lost our... Wait, does Sacred Sword pick up on the Milotic? No, it doesn't. But that's max bulk, though. Do we go for... Yeah, let's go for Rock Slide. Or we go for Protect. Milotic could... Let's see what's happening here. Like, that Gigas can't heal. So let's just Protect and then Sleep Powder that slot here. Yeah, this is an interesting game. Let's see. There's the Scald. That makes sense. And then... Oh, double. So that works out. We get a free... Okay, cool. We had a chance to wake up there. Okay, so we've had 2 turns of sleep. So we have a good chance of waking up here. So let's Rock Slide here. And then let's Rage Powder. We really need to wake up right now. A 3-turn sleep would really suck. Double protect. Oh, you're just letting me wake up for free. And, oh, dude, that actually worked out really well for us. Oh, my goodness. That's so funny. Okay, so I think we just go for the rock slide and the rage powder. Wait, 3 turns asleep. How am I still... Oh, I wake up the next turn. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I feel like nothing can kill the Venonat, so we can get a free sleep here. Let's protect, and then let's sleep powder the Milotic. If we get doubled, we're in a bit of trouble here. What does Scald do to me? A burn would probably end the game, actually. Let's slow play this. Let's protect, and then sleep powder the Milotic here. Because oh, wait. I just protected. I just protected. No, wait, no, I went for Rock Slide. Protect. Sleep powder, Milotic. Cool. Whew, I can't read. I feel like that double protect there might have been a missed opportunity. Yeah, there's the wheezing. So we wake up and we need to hit this sleep powder. Come on, this is a gift. We got it. Cool. Alright, so we are going to... Yeah, that Gigas just... If we Rock Slide to the end of the game, we're in... Yeah, Wheezing doesn't have any spread moves, I don't think. So let's Rage Powder, Rock Slide. Yeah, if we keep Rock Sliding, he can't get the Gigas on the field. Or there's a taunt, that makes sense. So now we can just straight up kill the Milotic. We want to stall these taunt turns, though. So Rock Slide did what? Rock Slide just did 24% to both of them. That's so funny because this has such a higher defense stat. Milotic does have Protect, so I think he really... But, like, Wheezing might have Will-O-Wisp. That would really suck. Yeah, let's just make sure we pick up on the Milotic, and then let's lunge the Wheezing. Okay. Sludge Bomb, don't poison. There it is. Okay. Well, the cool thing is Venonat can pick up the Gigas, so I think this is Protect Terrakion, and then lunge the Gigas. Yeah, and then we catch him on a Protect. Cool. And then Venonat's Taunt's going to end. I'm pretty sure. Oh, next turn. So, yeah, let's just go for... I really don't want to miss a Rock Slide here. I really, really don't. Let's just go for the Gigas. Let's be smart about it. Lunge the Wheezing. I am on a timer, though. There is that. I think he has to double protect here, right? Well, what does high horsepower do to the Wheezing? Yeah, there goes the Gigas. So there goes your offense. All you have is Sludge Bomb. And we're not badly poisoned, right? We're just poisoned. Okay, so let's go for the high horsepower into the Wheezing. And then I think we go for the Rage Powder, just so we don't take any more damage. Cool. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, so now we go for the high horsepower, and then let's go for the... I guess the Sleep Powder makes it easier for Venonat to... Oh, I guess a lunge would have done it. Oh, rest. Interesting. Yo, okay. This changes everything. I think we lose, actually. Well, you can't poison the Venonat, but I don't think the Venonat can... Oh, we need... Oh, we got the crit, too? No way. Oh, no. So now it comes in... He's just gonna... Oh, no, we lose. And then rest goes off first. This is so bad. Yeah. Rest again. Yeah, GG's. Damn it. Ah, the rest. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. And yeah, we can't even PP stall or anything. Yeah, this is just I'll just concede the KO2 Wheezing. Okay. GG. Wow, nice tech. That it's funny because like that was probably the only thing that was gonna save him. Okay, so what's our man? That I thought we had that. I felt like we played that so well too, but you know what? Like that hypnosis was huge, but I feel like we shouldn't change anything. Like maybe like the Gardevoir was so good, but like maybe we just have to do more straight up offense. Like maybe like the Moltres in the back. Honestly, yeah. Let's bring the Moltres this time. Sneasel, Terrakion, Gardevoir, Moltres. Like what did we learn last game? Did we get any moves? So high horsepower. So we have a ground switch in. Scald looks pretty good. Yeah, we need something for the Milotic just to delete it. We do have the Politoed. And Terra Electric Milotic too. Oh, good luck. Have fun. Yeah, what do we do here? Will-O-Wisp looks good. Terra Grass on the Politoed. We might... That might be what we need. But, like, water doesn't go into this team at all. So, like, what are we doing here? I feel like we need the Moltres maybe just to kind of, like... It's too good. Like, how do we not lead the Sneasel and the Terrakion, right? Yeah, this is tough. Honestly, Rock Slide just looks so good into everything. Like, he got so lucky on that poison, too. Like, oh, Venonat was just so nice for redirection. But, like, no, let's bring the Moltres. It's been our best Mon this season. Or one of them. I hope we don't regret bringing that Moltres, because it wasn't really part of the strategy. Okay, so I think this is to force a Terra. Like, honestly, a Moltres switch in looks pretty good. But we can fake out that Latios. Latios has Protect, though. Yeah, he's probably thinking it's a hard Protect, especially when I've revealed Feint. We do have Tailwind in the back, too. That could be really nice for the Gardevoir. I feel like we can Terra Ghost and Rock Slide. We are going to take a Luster Purge, or you could just double the Terrakion, honestly. Knocking off the Focus Sash didn't really help us. It'd be really nice to get rid of that Tinkaton, but I feel like that's a really hard... You have to tear the Latios or protect it, right? So, can we punish that? Because yeah, I think this is an easy protect. So what do we want to do? I feel like we can just beat up here. Terra Ghost and go for a Tinkaton KO and just start picking up KOs. Okay, there's the protect. We are going to do a decent chunk of damage. And that Tinkaton is very dead, so... And the Sneasel is faster than the Latios, so this is a knockoff into that Latios. That was expensive. But we had to respect the fake out, though, so this is just Weezing Gigas in the back, right? And he has the speed advantage, so this is tough for me. Yeah, Latios can just kill that Terrakion right now. So Terra Poison and then just KO the Terrakion. And then Sneasel can't really... We need some speed control. I would love to get that Moltres on the field. I feel like Protect Switch would be a nice play, but what's... A Gardevoir switch in... No, Terrakion, like... Do we give up our +4? I feel like he might have us. Do we let the Terrakion go down? You have to Terra, right? You have to Terra Poison here. And then Gardevoir looks really good with the Tailwind setup. But now the Covert Cloak's off the field. And there's no Terra Ghost. So Fake Out is so valuable later. We can get a Tailwind up pretty nicely. And we need the Gardevoir to outspeed that Latios. So let's... Gardevoir... Let's protect and then get the Gardevoir in on the Sneasel slot, because I don't think you're Terra Poison, Terra Blasting that slot. Yeah, Luster Purge, and you Scald this slot? Yeah. Did more than I wanted. I think this is Protect, switch into Sneasel. And then we have... wait. Wait. You definitely don't want Trick Room to go up. Oh, you can't ignore the Gardevoir here, right? And I don't have Terra anymore. So what do you do here? You know what? I'm just going to trade you. I'm just going to go for a Sacred Sword into the Milotic. And then a Psychic into the Latios. Like, do we pick up the Latios? Ooh, oh, it has Sash. Crap. So Sneasel looks like a good switch in here, but I feel like this is just Terra Poison, Terra Blast into the Gardevoir. And then a Scald into the Terrakion, which I don't think I like. So let's Sacred Sword the Milotic. And then switch into the Moltres. This could work out really bad for me. This is a big turn. We just protected too. Rock Slide just in case. And let's get rid of that Latios. Dragon Pulse. Are you serious with these blind hypnosis? Are you actually serious right now? That loses us the game. Like, we might be able to buy a turn of, like, sleep, I guess. That's awful. Well, yeah, I don't even know. Well, we have to fake out the Latios. I don't even know what to do. Like, I really don't know what to do here. Like, that was just so bad. Like, we have a Citrus Berry on the Milotic. I don't even know what to do here. Like, we have to start doing damage to the Milotic. I think this is a double protect, but I think that's kind of risky. I don't know. Like, we could preserve things, and this Moltres is not going to take 2 turns. Yeah, we have to let it go down. Hard switch. Interesting. And what's the Milo doing? Alluring Voice. Well, we do get a free turn of sleep, so we can switch in the Moltres on that slot and maybe get a Tailwind up, and then I feel like you're just, like, letting me wake up. Taunt. That's okay. We're not getting Trick Room up anyway. So now we get a Tailwind up. Okay, so we might be back in this game now. It's just we really need to wake up. Yeah, Scald is going into that Moltres. How much is that going to do? 58 to 71. Yikes. This could just be a double up, but I feel like we just lose here. Like, Gigas is in the back. The Milotic is really tough to get rid of. I feel like we have to go for it. Well, there's the wake up. Sludge Bomb. We take it. Double. Okay, so we didn't get burned. Okay, so now we can kill the Milotic here. But Milotic definitely has Protect. So is this just a double Protect? I feel like we can get the Sneasel on. And then we can Psychic the... Ooh, that Gardevoir, like... We could hit that Wheezing, but I feel like it's protecting here because, like, he needs the Wheezing for the Gigas, but I feel like he can just double pretty safely here. So let's go for a Moonblast into the Milotic. And then we can get the Sneasel on the field maybe, but I feel like the Protect turn is now. Maybe we just Heat Wave. Ooh, we might be able to catch a huge switch in here. Nope. Okay, well. Oh, double Protect anyway. Okay. Okay, so now the Wheezing, I think we could just pick it up, no? Yeah, but the Milotic is really hard to get rid of. So let's Heat Wave here. And then let's Psychic the Wheezing. Of course we miss. And then we kill the Wheezing, right? Yeah. So now that Gigas doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, you kill the Gardevoir. Okay, so now we have Moltres and Sneasel. Oh, Latios. Wow, I'm kind of stupid. So I think that's protecting here. Do we read the Protect? That would be a huge read. Milotic can't be killed right now. I feel like we might have to double it and go... I think this is just a double Protect. Like, what does Scorching Sands do to that Milotic? 20 to 24. And Faint does... I feel like this is just a double Protect. I think we need to get lucky here. We got very unlucky. Come on. Come on, RNG. Nope. Nope, we didn't pick up either. Yeah, we lose. Well... Yeah, I don't even know what to say to there. Like, that's... GG's. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't really... What do you do? I guess you clicked the button that you needed to click to win, but you literally won 2 games of the Hypnosis. Like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess I'm a little salty because you don't like losing like that. Like, the rest strat was really cool. I will give him that. The rest strategy was definitely neat. I feel like game 2 got away with us with that Hypnosis, but like... Yeah, no, I got him. Here we go. Replays. Yeah, that's nuts. It sucks to go down like that, but I guess, you know, like, we'll play again in the playoffs. Like, we neutralized the Gigas. Like, it didn't really do anything. That Milotic was definitely a little more tough to deal with, but, like, Hypnosis, like, I guess. Like, on a coil set, maybe, but sure. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you can't win them all, and we didn't win this week, but we're still 4-2. We're still sitting pretty, and we're looking forward to, I guess, next week, week 7, and we'll see you next week. Peace.